Good morning, students. Today we start a new topic of measures of central tendency. In previous class, we study what is the means of central tendency and what is the means of measures of central tendency. Then, what is average? Average is also known as arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is equal to sum of observations divided by number of observations. We discussed this formula in previous class and we solved exercise 17.1 in previous class. Okay, today we start second form of arithmetic mean. In previous class we see that when observations are given, only observations are given, then we find arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is also known as average. Then that condition we use arithmetic mean is equal to sum of observations divided by number of observations when only observations are given. When only observations are given, then we use formula for arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is also known as average. Arithmetic mean is also known as average. Sum of observations divided by number of observations. With the help of this formula, we solve exercise 17.1. Okay. Today we see second condition. Second condition is when observations and their frequencies are given. When their frequencies are given, suppose we have observations. Observations is represented by x and frequency is represented by f. Suppose observations is 2, frequency is 1, observation is 5, frequency is 2, and observation is 6, frequency is 4. So x is observations and f is frequencies. So when observations and their frequencies is given, then arithmetic mean. Then arithmetic mean is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Arithmetic mean is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. We can also inform sigma fi xi upon sigma fi is represented by capital N. Sigma fi is represented by capital N. N is the sigma fi, it means sum of all frequencies. Sum of all frequencies. Suppose in this example, if we want to find out sigma f, that is 4 plus 2 6 and 1 7, and fx 2 1 ja 2, 5 2 ja 10, 6 4 ja 24, that is 36. This is sigma fi xi is equal to 36. So arithmetic mean is equal to 36 divided by 7. So when observations and their frequencies are given, we use arithmetic mean is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi equal to sigma fi xi divided by capital N. We can write in the form of sigma fi xi divided by capital N. For in this method, observations and frequencies are given. First we find fx by multiplying f multiply x. So fx, it means value of x is multiplied by their frequencies. 2 1 ja 2, 5 2 ja 10, 6 4 ja 24. Then we find sigma fi, it means sum of frequencies. 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 1 7, and sigma fi xi. Sigma means sum. Sigma is the symbol of sum of all observations, sum of all things. So 2 plus 10 plus 24, that is 36. So mean is 36 divided by 7. We use this method when observations and their frequencies are given. Arithmetic mean when observations and their frequencies are given, that is sigma fi xi divided by capital N. Now we start exercise 17.2. Exercise 17.2 is based on this formula. Okay. Exercise 17.2, find the mean of the following frequency distribution. Find the mean of following frequency distribution. In this exercise, observations and frequencies both are given. So we use arithmetic mean is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Okay. First question is x and f are given. So we make a simple tabular form. Values of x are 3, 5, 8, 11. 3, 5, 8, 11. Their frequencies are 2, 4, 5, 3. 2, 4, 5, 3. First we find fx. Fx is equal to 3 to the 6, 5 4 the 20, 8 5 the 40 and 11 3 the 33. जो sum is 639 and 99. This is represented by sigma fi xi is equal to 99 and this is sigma fi. So sigma fi is 14. Sigma fi is 14. We know that arithmetic mean is represented by x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi, that is 99 upon 14. 99 upon 14, that is 7.07. 7.07. So this is the arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is 7.07. In this question, observations and their frequencies are given. So first we find out fx. F multiply x. 3 to the 6, 5 4 the 20, 8 5 the 40, 11 3 the 33. Then we find sigma fi. It means sum of frequencies. Sum of frequencies 14. Then sigma fi xi. Sum of fx. It means 99. We put the values in this formula and solving we get arithmetic mean is 7.07. Clear? Okay. Then question number 2 is very simple question, you can easily solve. Now question number 3, x and f are given. In this question, x and f are given. X observations 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 and 0.6. Frequencies are 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 20, 40, 20, 40. Then frequency of 0.5 is 10 and 50. Again first we find out fx. So 30 multiply 1, it means 3.0. 31 ja 30. So this is, we write 3.0, it means 3. Then 6 to the 20, that is 12.0 is equal to 12. Then 23 ja 60, 6.0 is equal to 6. Then 44 ja 160, that is 16. 10 5 ja 50, it means 5.0 is equal to 5. And 56 the 300, that is 30. we find fx. So 30 multiply 0.1, we get 31 ja 30 and after one decimal, so 0. Then sigma f is 0, 5.6, 10, 210. Sigma f is 210 and sigma fx is 72. Sigma fx is 72. Again we know that x bar, arithmetic mean x bar is equal to sigma fx upon sigma f, that is sigma fx is 72. 72 upon 200. Sigma fx is 72 and sigma f is 210. 72 divided by 210, we get 0.34. So this is the arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is 0.34. 0.34. In this question, x and f are given, x values of x in decimal form given and frequencies given. So first we find fx and then we find sigma f. Sigma f, it means sum of frequencies, is 210. Sigma fx is 72. Then arithmetic mean x bar is equal to sigma fx upon sigma f. We get 0.34. Similarly, same as question number 4. Question number 4 also have this form, same as question number 3. Now question number 5. The number of children in 100 families are as follows. How many families? 100 families. Number of children and number of families. So number of children, it means this is observations x, and number of children, it means frequencies. Number of children 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And number of families, the families which have one children 45, then 25, 19, 8, 2 and 1. Okay. So in this question, number of children and number of families are given. Find their arithmetic mean. So again, first we find out fx. So 45, 50, 57, 32, 10 and 6. Sigma f is 100. Sigma f is 100 because total 100 families. And fx, sigma fi xi is 20, then 200. Again, because we know that arithmetic mean x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi is equal to 200 upon 100, that is 2. Arithmetic mean is 2. Arithmetic mean is 2. So in this question, number of children are given. Number of children in 100 families are given. It means number of observations x and number of families, it means their frequencies. X and f are given. So first we find out fx, then sigma f is 100, sigma fx, sum of all fx, it means 200. Arithmetic mean x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. 200 divided by 100 is equal to 2. Clear? So we use this method to solving questions that questions which have frequencies and observations. Frequencies and their observations and their frequencies are given, then we use arithmetic mean is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Now next, question number 6. Question number 6 is also very simple question, you can easily solve. Okay, now question number 7. Question number 7 is very important question. If mean of following distribution is 7.5, in this question mean is given. Mean of following distribution is 7.5, then find the value of p. Okay, question number 7. In this question, x and f are given. X observations 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 13, and frequencies are 6, 8, 15, p, 8, 4. And mean is also given. Mean is also given, that is 7.5. Mean is 7.5. In this question, mean is given, number of observations x is given and their frequencies is given. We want to find out value of p. Value of p. Okay, because in this question arithmetic mean is given, so first we find out, we use formula of arithmetic mean. So for this, first we find out fx, that is 18, 40, 105, 9p, 88 and 52. First we find fx, it means f multiply x. Then sigma f and sigma fx. Sigma f, sum of frequencies. Sigma f is 41 plus p. Sigma f, it means sum of frequencies. Sum of frequencies is 41 plus p. Then sigma fx. Sigma fx is 9p plus 303 plus 9p. Sigma fx is 303 plus 9p. Now we use arithmetic mean. We know that arithmetic mean x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. In this question arithmetic mean is given how many? 7.5. Sigma fx, sigma fi xi is 303 plus 9p divided by sigma fi is 41 plus p. Sigma fi is 41 plus p. Now cross multiply. cross multiply, that is 7.5 multiply 41 plus p is equal to 303 plus 9p. That is 7.5 multiply 41 plus p. It means 7.5 multiply 41, then we get 307.5 plus 7.5p. 307.5 plus 7.5p is equal to 303 plus 9p. There implies 7.5p minus 9p is equal to 303 minus 307.5. 7.5 minus 9p, it means minus 1.5p is equal to minus 4.5. Minus cancelled by minus, p is equal to 4.5 upon 1.5. डेसिमल से डेसिमल कैंसिल हो जाएगा, 45 अपॉन 15 इज इक्वल टू 3. सो वैल्यू ऑफ p इज 3. So in this question, observations and frequencies are given, but one frequency is not given, that is represented by p, and arithmetic mean of observations is given. Arithmetic mean is 7.5. So first we find out sigma f. Sigma f, it means sum of frequencies, because p is variable and these are constants, so 41 plus p is the sum of frequencies. Then sigma fx, sum of fx, it means we get 303 plus 9p. 9p is the variable and these are constants, so 303 plus 9p. We know that arithmetic mean x bar is equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. Arithmetic mean is given, 7.5 is equal to 303 plus 9p divided by 41 plus p. By cross multiply, 7.5 multiply 41 plus p is equal to 303 plus 9p. After solving, we get 307.5. 7.5 multiply 41, that is 307.5 plus 7.5p is equal to 303 plus 9p. Then 7.5p minus 9p is equal to 303 minus 307.5. 7.5p minus 9p we get minus 1.5p is equal to minus 4.5. Minus cancelled by minus, p is equal to 4.5 divided by 1.5 is equal to 45 divided by 15, that is 3. So this is the value of p. So we use this method to solve this type of question. Question is very important question. Difference is, that is the frequency of this observations is not given and we want to find out this frequency, and arithmetic mean of observations is given. Arithmetic mean of observations is given, so we use this method to finding frequency. So this is the question number 7. And next and last question number 8. Question number 8 is also important question. If mean of following frequency distribution is 1.46, this question also have mean of following distribution is 1.46, then find unknown frequencies. Okay, so this is the question number 8 and very important question. In this question Observations and frequencies are given. Observations are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Frequencies 45. Two frequencies are not given. 25, 10, 5, and total is 200. Total is 200. Arithmetic mean is also given. Arithmetic mean x bar is 1.46. In this question, arithmetic mean 1.46 is given and two frequencies are not given. Two frequencies are not given, which we want to find out. Let these frequencies are f1 and f2. Let first frequency is f1 and second frequency is f2. ओके, फ्रीक्वेंसीज की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है तो अपन इन फ्रीक्वेंसीज को f1 f2 लेट कर लिए. आप xy भी लेट कर सकते हो, लेट कर सकते हैं अपन. सो फर्स्ट वी फाइंड आउट fx. (45 multiply 0) because variable first observation is 0 and frequency is 45. f1 multiply 1, that is f1. Then f2 multiply 2 is 2f2. 25 multiply 3 is 75. 10 multiply 4 is 40 and 5 multiply 5 is 25. Sigma fi xi. Here sum of frequencies is 200. Sum of frequencies is 200 is given. Then sigma fx, sigma fi xi. Sigma fi xi is 140 plus sigma fi is 200. Sigma fi xi is 140 plus f1 plus 2f2. Sigma fi xi f1 plus 2f2, f1 plus 2f2 and 40 plus 25, 65, 65 plus 75 is 140. Sigma fi is given because sigma fi it means sum of all frequencies. Sum of all frequencies is 200. Sum of all frequencies is 200 is given in question. It means f1 plus f2 sigma fi f1 plus f2 plus 86 f In this, sigma fi is 200. This is given, and sigma fi is the sum of frequencies. Sum of frequencies. Okay, in this question, frequency of 4. Okay, according to given frequencies, (45 plus 25), that is 70, 80 and 85. In this question, one correction, that is this frequency is 46. So 6, 5. So okay, (86). Sigma fi is 86 plus f1 plus f2. The frequencies of 0 observation is 45. So 200 is equal to 86 plus f1 plus f2. Okay, after solving we get f1 plus f2 is equal to 114. f1 plus f2 is equal to 200 minus 86. 200 minus 86 is 114, and this is equation first. f1 plus f2 is equal to 114. We know that arithmetic mean x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Here arithmetic mean is 1.46. Arithmetic mean is given 1.46. 1.46 is equal to sigma fi xi. Sigma fi xi is 140 plus f1 plus 2f2 divided by sigma fi. Sigma fi is 200. Sigma fi is 200. By cross multiply, 140 plus f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 200 multiply 1.46. 200 multiply 1.46, then we get 292. Then f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 292 minus 140. f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 292 minus 140. f1 plus 2f2 f1 plus, एक मिनट, (140 plus f1 plus 2f2 by cross multiply, then f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 292. After subtracting we get f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 292. This is equation first and this is equation 2. By first and second, f1 plus f2 is equal to 114 and f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 292. By subtracting, f1 is cancelled, 2f2 minus f2 is minus f2. 2f2 minus f2 we get minus f2. is equal to 114 minus 292. We get 38. Then F2 is equal to 38. By equation first and second, F1 plus F2 is 114. Equation first, second equation is F1 plus 2F2 is equal to 292. F1 cancelled by F1. So F2 is 38, and by equation first, F1 plus F2 is equal to 114. Then F2 is equal to 114 minus 38, that is 76. So by using this method we find values of F1 and F2. In this question, observations and their frequencies given. Observations and their frequencies are given. So we use this method for solving values of F1 and F2. Question number 8 is also same as question number 7, but difference is this in this question we have want to find out two frequencies, F1 and F2. So for this we use again same method. First we find out Fx. Here in this question, sigma Fi is 200 is given, that is 86 plus F1 plus F2. It means F1 plus F2 is equal to 200 minus 86, that is 114. This is equation first. And by using formula of arithmetic mean is equal to sigma Fi xi upon sigma Fi. We make second equation, and with the help of equation first and second we get values of frequencies F1 and F2. So this is the question number 8. This is the last question of this exercise. You solve these questions again in your rough copy, and if you have any confusion you can call me. Okay, thanks.